wisdom for battle, right? Wisdom for battle. So this kind of wisdom, if you have it, it is not the best kind of wisdom that everybody will envy, because if you have it, you win every battle. And everybody loves to win every battle, right? You love to win every battle. Let me see your hand. You want to lose some in life. Let me see your hand. I just had that Yoruba. It's very deep. So you want to lose some battles in your life. Let me see your hand. None? You want to lose? Oh, nobody wants to lose? Am I speaking English or Yoruba? Like English, right? So we have different battles in life. Are you aware that either you like it or not, you are fighting? You know? Do you know that you don't need to offend anybody to fight anybody? You don't need to offend. If people hate you, they are going to accuse you that you are bringing uproar on dust. Even when you are dancing on water. So you don't need to do anything to be loved. You don't need to do anything to be hated. It's just like that. So everyone is fighting. So if you think what will make you have enemy is based on maybe nature. God will save me. So if you think what will make you have enemy, and you are trying not to have enemy so much, you are being very nice. Have you noticed that the people that you are nicest to, they are the first to leave you? I've seen people that I was ready to give my kidney at some point, and they said my love is fake. And they said, my love is fake. So everybody, either you like it or not, I know some of you are seated, you are minding your business. That your business that you are minding is getting somebody angry. And I'll tell you where I got this from. I was sharing with Pastor Elijah this morning, and Kazim also was there. And I told him, one of the ways, I never knew I was in a battle since. And God told me the only way to survive this battle is do like this, do like this, do like this. And I'll share with my wife. And we are going to do like that. Winning all battles. So you are fighting. You don't know? Do you understand that Jesus was born in a manger? There was no tattoo of King of Kings and Lord of Lords on his head. There was no tattoo. What did he do? Like, what did he do? They called him and they hated him for what they called him. They called him. That's why he said, are you the king of... he said, you have said so. He didn't call himself that. They called him and they hated him for what they called him. My God, you have no idea. How about a king that killed... Are you aware that in the time of Moses, they killed the males? In the time of Jesus, they killed all the males. What was the offense of the male? So that means when their mother was pregnant with them, their mother was just the unconscious, but the children were fighting battles. The children didn't know that. See, in the battle of life, the fact that you are innocent is a very good criteria for you to die early. Being innocent is ignorance, and ignorance is also darkness. Oh, I love one of my mentors. What he said. He said, and I preached it here before I heard it from him. And he said the best form of fighting battles is attack. Attack. Just take the battle there. Attack. But I want to show you this type where you win and it's God that is fighting. Are you ready? Let me show you a sign that it's God that is fighting your battle. One of the signs that God is fighting your battle is the outcome immediately. Okay, see. When you are having a certain battle, if God is involved and when you are the one controlling it, let me show you the two differences. When you are controlling it, you get the victory immediately. When you are controlling it, you get the victory immediately. When God is in charge, God gives you the victory. In fact, before God show you the victory. But the one you get immediately is often short-lived. It does not last. The one you get immediately, you don't even have. You will not have peace of mind. That's why I say, even Chronicles, the same thing appear. Chronicles 20. And it said, God will fight for you. You hold your peace. You don't have peace if you are the one fighting. You don't have peace. When God is fighting for a man, I am telling you, it will look as if you are the losing end. So if someone were to come and judge, and they say, who is losing now? They will say, it's you. It's him that God is fighting for that is losing in the moment. But if God is not fighting for you, you are the winner. You are the winner. Always, you are the winner. You will be winning. You'll be thinking you are winning. Can I show you in the Bible? Are you aware that Jesus came to this earth? Started battle, his own battle, life battle. Started battle. But he didn't fight for himself. He never fought for himself. Guess what? The angels never fought for him. Instead, when Gabriel appeared and tell Joseph and say, carry this child and run to Egypt. An angel that is not in the rank of Gabriel would kill a whole town in a night. Yet Gabriel never did that. He said, take the child and run away. Why? If because of this child, if Gabriel were to kill the whole town, the devil would know that yes, this is the one. This is the one that will bruise the head of the adder. The one that will bruise the head of the serpent. You know, the devil was guessing. That's why I look for. He was asking questions. If you are the one, turn this stone to bread. If you are the one, this. If you are the one, he was just guessing. He was just guessing. That's why the Bible was saying, and it said, if they had known him, they would not have crucified him. They didn't know. Because the devil knew that the sure way to win him was for this guy to die. Because the blood that will remit all sin once and for all would be that of a God. So you have tried him. This is another waste, small waste time, like we wasted John the Baptist. Have you seen how God will allow them wasting all prophets? And the Bible was saying all prophets that died in the temple, their blood speaks. There's nothing about this guy. Let's just waste him. Only to realize that, I did not just waste him, I sacrificed him. Who did the sacrifice? Not devil by himself. If they had known him, they would not have killed him. And you'll be there. Oh my God. Have you seen what the soldiers were saying? There was no glory immediately. They stayed there and they say he's even calling Elijah. And one of the guy by the left said, if you are the king, if you are, bring yourself down and bring us down with you. And he never faced and said, I am. Make I show you. Are you aware that the people never knew that Jesus walked on water? They only knew that he walked on water when he died. Are you aware? Are you aware that everything Jesus would do that was too mighty, he would instruct them not to say? He will instruct them not to say. So you push them forward. And you know, the circle of Jesus was so funny that every of his circle was doing the same thing he was doing. So Luke 10, Luke 11, Luke 9, you send them out. Matthew, you send them out. And they were doing the same thing, and they came back and they said, in your name. Everything but the same thing you were doing. Tell me if you are the devil then. You just come and say, well, is it Matthew that is the one? Is it, look, all of them are doing the same thing. Are you you aware that at some point John the Baptist was well respected more than Jesus? Until almost when John the Baptist wanted to die, then Jesus' fame grew more than that of John. It was when the fame was growing that John sent somebody and said, go and ask, is it the one or we should wait for another? That's how God win battle for you. You will not see glory. Inside the battle, you will not see glory. Inside the battle, it will look as if the more you pray, the more it seems as if you are losing. That's how it seems. That's why wicked people always think they win. You see, when you see a wicked man, he always think he win because they forget that God, there's somewhere, there's someone called God. They forget, they look right, they look left, they think, oh, just God. If you know some of these things, you find it hard to offend people. Mostly those that walk away from you and not do you anything. And they allow you to win free of charge. Go and beg. Have you seen those kind of people? They just look at you and say, I leave you for God. Do you know the real strength of a woman is in weakness? You don't know? Show me a woman that is with the husband. Then I'll show you a woman that received beating as those antibiotic. But when the woman is weak and you can carry a jerrycan and you, oh, honey, help me. And you know you can carry this jerrycan. That's how God did it. The strength of a woman. Are you aware that through a woman, Adam created in God's image? Adam, weakness, a woman brought. Why didn't the devil come? Because the masculinity in the man is too much. So we just come to Adam, Bobo. How do you receive instruction from God and you are still falling? When God is fighting for a man, I'm telling you, the best way to win every battle in your life, if God is involved, you look like the loser. Do you know why I don't look down on people that people think they are poor today? I don't look down on them. I will never. Do you know why? You that you think you are rich, you think you have gotten there. There's somebody coming. There's somebody coming. They are the ones that when they are praying for the people. Oh Lord, bless everybody, bless her. I know, just give me food, but just bless everybody. Just if I can just see food to eat, but just bless everybody. Mark them. That's why check a church that use position to give people ordination. They don't grow. Because the one that will carry the... Pastor Chris was saying something. I had it from one of the senior man. Then I had it also from Pastor Chris. And he said a certain man came. They gave him money to buy property. And the man did not buy the property. I don't know, maybe some of you have heard the story before. And he spent some time. The man wasn't buying the property. And everybody wasn't believing the man. So one day the man came to church again. So the elders gathered him and they said, come here. You are going nowhere. And he said, no, they told me to bring him 1 week. So they dragged the man, took him to Pastor Chris. And Pastor Chris looked at the man and said, he said in a week. And he said, Papa, he has been posting us over 3 months. So he said in a week, just let him be. He said in a week, just let him be. Guess what? That man rose up to be one of the highest. All those elders left, not knowing that you were to lose the money as the pastor and you were to gain a soul. And the man burst into tears. He said, nobody believes me anymore, only you. Just because of that, the man delivered. Not just delivering. Sometimes you can lose money and gain somebody's heart. Have you seen people that are ready to take a bullet? Ready to take a bullet. Because their life now to them belongs to you. So if God was to tell Jephthah in a prophecy and say, I'm fighting for you, what would Jephthah do? After they drove him out and they say, you son of a bloody harlot, what will they do? So he will be among the hooligans, among the hoodlums. What will he be thinking? God is not even here. I put something on my status. I said, where I was running away from God, he met me there. He saved me on the way, on my way, running away from him. What will he be thinking? God is not with me. After all my prayer, after all my fasting, after everything, not knowing that God is fighting for him, even there. Then they say this town is fighting us now. Who do we bring? Now all of us, we don't have that liver. There's a hoodlum that if he die, he die. But he can fight. Let's go and bring him. And that's how we rule these people. Imagine after prayer, then your mother's children drove you away. And they say, come and go. Then you join hoodlum where they are smoking, where they are drinking. If you were to judge between David and Saul, who was winning? Saul. Saul was winning. David was running like a fugitive. David was up and down, sleeping in caves, not even seeing the house. In fact, even married, and Saul took the wife and gave it out to someone else. David was a loser. That's how a man will judge. Well, how did God judge? That's why I say, if God is fighting for you, the result is not now. It's always an investment in the future. Are you here? You went home. The results cannot be seen now. When God is fighting for a man, God will allow you to abuse that man. You will rubbish him, rub him on the floor. Do you know why? I took notice of a lot of policemen. Before I started telling some of you, and I said, please talk to your father, talk to your father. I took notice of them. How come they are retiring and their life? Are you a woman born? How come? I bet you now, if you are here and you know at least 10 of them, you testify that 7, their life became nonsense when they died. Do you know why? By the time they had the power, what do? Police is your friend. You get money. You get money. That's why police is your friend. One time, a very high-rank policeman called me and said, we have not seen you in the office. Your uncle gave me your number. Come around, you need this, you need that. One even told me, say, you need... One told me, one time, we were collecting this license for ammunition. And he said, you need 2. He was telling me that I need 2. That they will make it work for me. They'll give me 2. Did I take it? I don't know. Did I not take it? I don't know. Because you have money. Go and check people that don't have money. By the time you get to the cell, you see some of them, and these people, they have God. They have God. Those lecturers that are evil, you know that they are evil. Give them 20 years. Even people that live evil life, give them a few years, you see it. Because at that point, they are winning. In their eyes, they are winning. In their eyes, they are winning. Even some of you that go from woman to woman, woman to woman, and your slogan is kiss to avoid kiss kid. If you understand what I said, you are bad. you, oh my God, if you understand what I said, there's every possibility that only by mercy you make heaven. That's your slogan. Kiss to avoid kiss kid. Kiss to avoid kiss kid. Set I want kiss to avoid kiss kid. You have forgotten that kiss can avoid sexually transmitted disease, but not sexually transmitted demon. There's a song. Ìgbà tí Ọlọ́run bá gbé nsọ lára ẹlòmíràn, ojú àrò abiyamọ. I don't know how to translate. If you understand Yoruba, maybe you can just tell your neighbor. Have you seen some? There are some people that you pray for, God is fighting them. Do you know when Michael appears to you, he does one of these two things: to fight for you or against you. If he fights for you, you are saved. You just do things and you win immediately. You think you've won. That's why sometimes when I go off character and it seems as if I won immediately, I subject myself low to look as if the people won. Have I gone out of character? Yes. But the moment I realized that I've gone out of character, do you know what I did? All the phone that got spoiled, I paid for them. Fix this, fix that, fix this, fix that, fix this, fix that. Oh, I'm sorry. I love you. Please, can you come to church? Because I know I've gone out of character. I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. I just want to be like him. He's perfecting the saint. I know somebody's there now and says, see who they call pastor. Are you better? Are you better? Even you saying, see who they call pastor, have you not judged me? I subjected myself and I was doing like a weakling because I understand that if I win immediately like this, I'll lose a lot. Because of that, how many of them are here? How many of the cult group are here now that are members? One of the head of them met me and said, he said, we love you. it was about like maybe like 1 a.m. 1 a.m. in the night, dead hour of the night. And we met, and you know, I'm everywhere by 1 a.m. And I said, man of God, I just love you. No, that one was another one. Another one came and said, out of all these pastors, there's this love I have for you. Do you know why Jesus would have subjected me to not winning that day? Maybe because he wanted to win them another day. When you are going out of character and it looks as if you are the one winning the case, judge for yourself. Immediately. When God is fighting for a man, the person God is fighting for will still be reigning. He will not know what is after him. He'll still be reigning. I've not seen one person in the Bible that God fights for immediately. He will leave you. You see Pharaoh, 430 years. Pharaoh, different pharaohs were coming. Till it got to the point that they were using them for slavery. You see this other one? It was, the Bible said, Moses would throw his staff to the ground. You know what he did? He laughed, called his magicians. They threw their own, and everything became serpent. How many of the things Moses did that he didn't do? That his magician didn't do? Very few. Very few. God was luring him. That's how God, oh my God, I'm telling you, you have to win a battle. If you're in a battle and you have to win, learn not to take the gratification immediately. Most times. Do you know why some of these things people do to you and you are quick to curse them? Do you know why the curse don't work at all? The moment you move to curse somebody, God withdraw. Oh, I'm giving you people updates that is not good for you. God withdraw. But when your hands are clean, leave the person for Jesus. In fact, pray for your enemies. That's what Jesus said. for your enemies. And they'll look at you, they think, oh, now I'm winning. Now. Are you here? You went home. This is the best strategy for your life battle. Are you aware that Solomon married 1,000? No, 700 and 300 concubines, making 1,000. You know, by the time, you know, the Bible is double-edged sword, right? Are you aware that David fought 66 battles? He kept on fighting. Why didn't Solomon fight those wives? The reason why he had peace all around those wives, you get to the house of a king, marry the daughter of the king, use the daughter to make a treaty. So when you are coming to attack my kingdom, remember that you are attacking your daughter. Go and read why he married that 700 wife and 300 concubines. Was using their own daughter. Are you seeing strategy? But he looked like a man that's lost. The same man that will call down fire today ran away tomorrow, and he looked like he had lost. Because at the time he called down fire, Ahab did nothing wrong. His cup was not full. If he were to kill Jezebel, Ahab would still be leading, because there was no anointing on the king. Jehu was not anointed by that time, so God wanted to win the whole house. Kill Jezebel because he wanted to kill you. Then Ahab continue and just marry another wife. Just marry. It's very simple. The ceremony will be like a week. Marry another wife. But God wanted to wipe out the house of Ahab. So he allowed him run away, and it looked as if he had lost. So when Jezebel will be speaking, you say, I just threatened him small, he ran away. He don't know me. Oh. He don't know me. Oh. Although the best wife in the Bible is Jezebel. Are you aware? I think every woman should know here. And some of the women, they don't know. The best wife in the Bible is Jezebel. Not Esther, not Rebecca. It's Jezebel. You want to ask me how? Go and check our operation. You know what he said to Ahab? He says, is this why you are crying? Because of this. He said, obey the dumb. No. Naboth, thank you. Naboth. He says, is it because of the land of Naboth? That's why you are crying, my king. And that's why you have not eaten. He said, freshen your face. Go and eat. The land is yours. And he did everything under G and delivered the land to the. Imagine my wife now telling me that, so you've been stressing yourself from in the morning till now. For how much? I say, he said, honey, go and sleep. By tomorrow, few meters will be in your account. I love to sleep. Best wife. But by the time, if you were to judge and you were the referee, what would you say? You would say, the prophet ran away from the woman, not knowing that the cup of the house, if you were to kill, you would kill the woman, not the house. But there's somebody called Jehu, son of Nimshi, that is anointed to be king. And there's another person that will be more fierce than you. 2 portions. And so be the prophet. So anoint Jehu to take over the throne. Anoint Elisha in your stead. It was when he was running, God told him that. Some of you have been cheated and you don't want to forgive them. And that's why God is not even fighting for you. That's why God is not fighting for you. You have been cheated. And you don't want to forgive. Leave them for God. Love them. Love them. Some, God forgives. Let him fight the way he wants to fight. I will fight the battle. Your own is to hold your peace. Now you have lost your peace. You see the person, your peace is gone. When people come to me for disputes inside this church, I just tell them, I say, just buy something for each other and let it go. Let it go. I don't know. I don't know how your sister in the Lord or your brother in the Lord is even offending you, even if you say you be winched by yourself. I don't know. Because the air is human to forgive you. See, you know the funniest thing? When you apologize on Monday, expect another one on Wednesday. Because we all are brothers and sisters. Allow God to fight your battle. You see those places that look as if you are cheated. Allow God to fight your battle. You can be in a certain sect, you were not promoted. I was there before. I was there. I would cry myself to sleep. And I'll tell God, I'm changing from this place. From the tears, I'll tell God, I'm changing from this place. You know what the Lord told me? I wrote it down. I was teaching the pastors that. He said, look, learn and listen. Do you know some persons that will annoy you today? God wants you to win their soul. That's why you are losing their soul. If you are... Imagine somebody do something bad to you and say, I'm sorry. And he knows that he's the one that's supposed to apologize. You say, I'm sorry. If that person is wise and is a Christian, he'll call you back home. Because you see that one that apologizes and go back home, you don't know. Mostly when you touch them in the wrong spot. Have you learned something? You want God to fight for you? You want God to fight for you? You want God to fight for you? You already know what to do. Be on your feet.